Hello dreamers, welcome back to Disney Dreamlight Valley. We've got some news. So they did reveal what is the popcorn squirrel means, and guess what? It literally means popcorn squirrel. A lot of people guessed correctly, and that was... I was still hoping for Chip and Dale, but yeah, the popcorn squirrel kind of makes a little bit more sense. Look at this adorable little baby. I'm kind of curious... How is it gonna look? Like, is this... No, that's the same pose. So they do have the same pose. Also, this kind of makes sense to be related to something like a movie night. People are guessing in the comments, movie theater cinema. Well, since we are getting magic carpet, I'm pretty sure that half of the star path is going to be Aladdin. So what do we combine Aladdin with that has popcorn and squirrel in common? I mean, lovely monsters make sense. It's love and monsters. But movie Aladdin? I don't know. How do you... What... Try to guess the name of the star path. If we are to assume that the two themes through the star path are going to be movie-related stuff and Aladdin-related stuff... I'm gonna try to guess the name of the star path. I don't know, my guess is Make-A-Wish star path. If we are getting Genie, and if we are getting Magic Carpet, that kind of makes sense. It's 99% gonna be wrong, but that's my guess. Leave your guess in the comments. Ooh, what is this? Reddit got a fresh new look. Interesting. Interesting. Wow, this actually looks very different. The gallery on Reddit. Whoa, guys. Reddit just got a makeover. This is the first Reddit review on the new fancy Reddit. Look at his gallery. We can finally browse through all the pictures. Like, it shows... Wow, this is good. This is good stuff. Well, I'm a silly goose. My SO has been playing this game since day one, and this whole time... I've been passively watching and teasing how it looked like a cheap Animal Crossing clone, corporate cash grab, this and that. Mostly good-hearted jokes, but part of me was astounded she was so into it. I've also never been a huge Disney fan, so it didn't appeal to me in the slightest. Oh, I know where this is going. I know exactly where this is going. I was in the mood for a new game and found nothing that enticing, so I said, screw it. She plays, and two of the kids play, so I might as well participate. And worst case, I just refunded. Nah, I'm officially obsessed. MTX BS aside, I can't put it down. I've stayed up the past 2 nights just rearranging the valley and collecting everything I can get my hands on. And being perfectly honest, this blows Animal Crossing out of the water. At least concerning no New Horizons. So yeah, good game. I feel a fool for putting my nose up for too long. Excited to be a part of the fun. This just warms my heart. Absolutely warms my heart. I bet she's feeling so smug right now. She's earned at least 5 I told you so's. Absolutely. Ooh, I don't know. The Reddit looks so different. It feels like a different website. So far, I feel a little bit lost. So I'm not entirely sure if it's good changes or not. But I guess I just need some time to get used to it. Okay, I'm sold. I'm officially sold. This is new. This is new life, guys. This is new Reddit. We have captions. Kind of looks... I don't know. But this is convenient. Be able to have captions and scroll through the entire gallery like this on the full screen. Wow, this is good build. This is sick. Toontown Star Path. Oh! Oh, you can zoom in on Reddit now too! Finally! Okay, this is good update officially. Not that the Dreamers Portal had the zoom in feature, which is honestly much better. You can actually zoom in with your mouse wheel on any stops, not just 2 stops. So still behind Dreamers Portal, Reddit. Come on. This is sick. This place looks awesome. Wow, I've never been to Disneyland, but this looks just like Disney Dreamlight Valley. Like the styles of buildings, everything. And the fountain, how realistic it actually is. It's incredible. Regret not buying. Snuggly Duckling Tavern. Yeah, this is one of the coolest looking buildings. Honestly, I would probably skip on the Cinderella building and buy this one instead if you're on Moonstones. It just looks so much better. Only took a year and a half, but I finally got the ground fountain tile. Let's go! Year and a half. Wow, that's a lot. That is a very long time. To be fair, it did take me almost a year myself, so I guess it's a very, very rare item. What just happened? I think I broke Reddit. I can't go back now. Monsters University Campus by Cozy with Jazz. Oh, the filter just brings it in so much. That is a cool campus. I was thinking to do something like this with this building. It just looks like a college building. One of my favorite photos. Whoa, that is sick. That would make a good rainbow dream snap. Except you're gonna have to change out of this dress because it's Touch of Magic. But this is satisfying. This background is so good, so good. You can't even see the lights themselves. I might steal this for my dream snap. One thing I'm not sure I like that much is that I don't see amount of upvotes and downvotes right away. Now, if I have a big photo, like I need to scroll down all the way to see how much upvotes and downvotes it has. Before, I kind of liked it here a little bit more. I hope they bring it back. Chillin' in Mom's Basement, 1985. It does look like a basement. Oh my god. That's just a dream. One day to have a house, to have a basement where you can have an air hockey table, where you can have like some cool play area. That's just one day. One day we'll get there. The lucky villager be like Oswald versus Figment, Aladdin. That's true. That's exactly how I feel. Except I still don't think it's Aladdin. Okay, so I've seen some comments, people saying that it's not unrealistic for them to make Aladdin a paid DLC character because it's a very popular character and they want to make money, and I totally agree. My thought process why I don't think the Lucky Villager is Aladdin is simply because they said there is going to be only one Lucky Villager, and if it is Aladdin, that means that Jasmine will not be a part of the DLC, because we know for a fact that we only have Jafar left to get from this DLC and one Lucky Villager from second part. So if we get Aladdin, how are we gonna get Jasmine later? I mean, it is possible that we are gonna get her from the realm, maybe together with Ginny. That does make sense, but I feel like they're just so perfect to come together from the same realm. And Ginny is... like, it would be cool if Ginny was already there waiting for them if we get him from Eternity Isle. And even if we don't, we could probably... But then how do you even spawn the story of Aladdin and Jasmine without Ginny, for example, for people who didn't get him from Eternity Isle? I don't know. I still think it's Ginny. But if it is Aladdin, I'm not going to be mad about it for sure. Olaf, watch out! Eric wants some plain snow cones. There's nothing plain about Olaf, Eric. Come on. If you're gonna eat Olaf, at least make it fancy snow cones. Thank you very much. Does anything line up? Let me preface this by saying I so badly want to love this game, but good lord, I'm ready to rage quit over how terrible the grid system is. Every single time I sit down to try to relax and decorate anything in this game, I end up giving up because literally nothing lines up the way I need it to. I want to center a table on a window. Nope. Want to put a little dining chair at the end of a dining table. Nope. Want to center the door between sections of the wallpaper? Nope. I spent forever trying to get a path to line up with the door in Mirabelle's house, only to realize no matter how wide the path and no matter where the house, it simply does not work. Ooh, the loading time is slow, though. It feels like Reddit got a little bit slower. Scrooge's shop also doesn't center on path. Oh, yeah, I know that one from my experience. It is painful. You just cannot have a good-looking path leading towards the Scrooge shop. The entire premise of this game is decorating your valley, and the game functions on a grid system. Am I really to believe that the developers didn't realize I wouldn't want a path to line up with a house door? There's quite honestly no reason at all why everything shouldn't line up with everything else. I'm astounded at how horrible this problem is. This game has literally forced me into a grid system, doesn't even let me place things at an angle, and somehow still manages to upset my OCD brain because I can't make the entry to Scrooge's store symmetrical. Okay. Absolutely valid, everything you said. However, I want to add a few things. Imagine trying to center two items. One is, let's say, 4 squares wide. Another one is 3 squares wide. And you trying to place them symmetrically. Let's say, I don't know, doesn't matter what example is. In this case, there is absolutely no way to make it line up. Because 1, you cannot place in the middle. I mean, 3, you cannot place in the middle of 4 because you're going to need half of the squares on each side, which does not allow in a current system. But there is an easy fix. There is a super simple fix. And that fix is to split the grid into 4 little squares. Literally every square on the grid split into 4 little squares and allow us but the item size grid should stay the same, so it's full squares. So this way we can move an item by half a square instead of the entire square, which will allow us to center everything with everything. It doesn't have to be free, like gridless layout. Keep the grid, just make the grid, divide every square into 4 smaller squares. All the problems will be solved. It's going to be easier also to place items closer together. It will be easier to fill out the spots where normally you wouldn't be able to. It's just going to make everything so much easier. And the best part is, it's not even going to affect like the performance at all. It will maybe make the save file slightly bigger, not even by much. Slightly bigger, because now like the coordinates of each object are going to be double the size. So let's say so it will only have, like, it will be maybe 10% increase in the save file, which is nothing, but it's going to make life so much easier, and it's going to be so easy to implement as well. I hope they're going to do it one day. That's all we need. Just split the grid. Don't get rid of the grid. I like the grid. But it needs to be a little bit more, possible to customize and center things. Otherwise, I totally agree with Urban Legend here. Doing the Rapunzel quest, and they've been doing this for 10 minutes, and I can't get them to stop. Oh no. They're having a very heated argument. Or something else is happening, I'm not sure. I didn't even buy the French bakery house. Oh, I love these bugs. Oh, imagine this for Dream Snap. Oh, if this bug ever happens to me, I'm submitting a Dream Snap at that moment. That's the bug where you literally can place, like you get a house skin stuck to your mouse, so whenever you move it, the house skin moves with you, and you can intersect it with objects. You can make the shot like this for a Dream Snap with this bug. That's the coolest thing. This is the coolest shot. You will never be able to replicate this without this bug. So for 99.9% of people seeing this, they will have no idea how it's done, and they're gonna either report it, which actually, now that I think of it, probably most people are gonna report it because it just looks impossible. They're gonna assume that it's some kind of a hack, even though it's not, but it is kind of unfair because this is super cool. But also it needs to be the right house, and you have to be wearing the right outfit, and you have to be ready for it. So if there was a way, if somebody knows how to trigger this bug, that would be so cool. I would love to try this out. All right, guys, this is all I got for you for now. Good luck tomorrow with your dream snaps. We're gonna get results. Hopefully, it's not gonna be terribly disappointing. Also, huge thanks to all of our awesome supporters. If you're curious about the progress on Dreamers Portal, let's just say, looks so good. I'm taking my time because I want it to look and feel very satisfying and rewarding, and I think you're not going to be disappointed for the wait. So if you haven't checked out Dreamers Portal yet, check out the link in the description. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching, and let me know in the comments, what do you think the new star path is going to be called? I feel like Make-A-Wish is just a pretty cool name for the star path, and it would fit Ginny. I don't know what does it have to do with Popcorn Squirrel, but I don't know. Goodbye.